It all started with our great-grandfather, Walter E. Smith Sr., back in 1945. Our grandpa carried on the tradition.
Our design staff is liable to find me in their store at any time.
Before turning over the keys to his 3 sons. Of course you know these guys, our dad and his 2 brothers, Tim and Mark. Now it's our turn. We're the Smith sisters, and we're on a mission to bring makeovers with personalized design to families all over Chicago, while bringing a fresh new perspective to the family business. That's right, Chicago. We're making over our clients' homes, and we're making over the business. Welcome to Smith Family Makeovers.
I think Reed and Azure definitely needed our help. They were so lucky to have been connected with Michelle.
Welcome in, good to see you again. When I met Reed and Azure originally, they were looking for a lamp for their baby's room. And in talking, they said, we might want to do something to the family room in our house. And they followed up a couple days later and called me and said, please come over, we need your help. Okay, let's start talking about this space.
Absolutely.
I think Reed has an appreciation for traditional furniture. He also tends to have sentimental value placed on certain items.
We walk through the space, and the first thing that Reed points out is this TV console.
So this is one of those emotional pieces. My brother and I bought it together. So Azure and I really like it, good traditional piece. Really, I think this is one of those pieces that's gonna hopefully fit in with the design and the update that we do to the room.
And as Reed's talking about this piece and getting more excited, I could see Azure's face just falling.
I definitely do not like the color.
Azure is very contemporary and modern, and she likes things kind of clean.
Again, it's too warm and red, feeling for me. Super, super traditional, not my taste.
A Smith designer is really concerned with getting to know the client. We want to make sure that the furniture we're sending into our clients' homes is exactly what they want.
Talk to me about this.
That's one of my prized possessions.
So Reed has acquired this piece of art, and I'm going to call it art a little bit loosely.
It is sort of what you get when you cross a fish and a moose and an elk and you give it antlers, and it's blue. It's a very special piece of artwork.
But you know what? It's totally Reed.
We argued for weeks on whether I could buy it or not.
And definitely not one of my favorite pieces.
Honestly, I'm putting my foot down. This thing is not going anywhere.
I think the creature taxidermy head will probably end up either in a powder room. Maybe we can get away with it in the nursery if it doesn't scare the baby too much.
I'm not sure if fish head is in our design style. However, I'm open. We just want to make this the best place for both of you.
That I agree with.
Sounds like a plan.
I think we want to create this sophisticated, kind of timeless design that kind of melds your more modern design style with your more traditional style.
Great.
Sounds great.
So Reed didn't let Azure know that his brother's coming to visit in just 2 days.
So my brother and I first made these plans a couple months ago. I had plenty of opportunity to get things planned. Now I've only given us a very small window to make all this work.
So now we've got a very limited amount of time to get the project done, to get the installation complete, and to really wow Reed and Azure with a place they're going to be proud to show their brother in just a couple days.
Hey TL, great to see you.
Great to see you too.
Hey, thanks for getting this job done on such short notice.
Today's the day all of the furniture is arriving. We have a lot of pieces to put in place. It's going to be a beautiful space when it's all finished, and I'm really excited to get to work.
Yes, Walter.
The reveal's coming up in less than 2 hours.
I should be there on time, no problem.
We gotta put our backs into it, okay?
No problem, I'm still strong. Are you?
When we're doing a makeover like this, everyone just kind of jumps in and helps out wherever they can. I tend to take on more of a logistics role. Do you think we're okay unloading here?
Well, we need to do a lot of teamwork to make this happen. Number one to us is always making the client happy.
We got this big thing, it's not gonna fit through this corner. So we're gonna bring the piece to the back on top of the truck. They're gonna lift it up and then pull it right in through the second floor window.
Very impressive.
It made it.
Hey guys, good job. Okay, Michelle, things are already looking good. We're still getting the furniture in. It's crunch time. I think we can do it. But we're gonna have to all be pulling together. Let's get going, okay?
Let's do it.
Great, okay.
We got this,
Thanks.
guys.
What I love about my dad is he is so hands-on. He is not afraid to get in there, roll up his sleeves, and do the work just like anybody else would.
Katie is really the lead creative vision, thinking through the accessory library and what's going to work best there. And what we find is that Colleen and Katie work really well together in managing the accessories and picking the perfect pieces to complement the room.
This is an important piece to Reed. He's made that very clear to Michelle from day one.
There's a debate going on amongst the group here, and that's about the fish head.
The powder room is a place for you to add a little bit of fun, add a little bit whimsy.
My vote, the kitchen or over the stairs.
I have an idea. Let's get Dad in here. Let's share both points of view with him. He can decide.
I'm not comfortable leaving this dangling participle in difficulty in the relationship. After giving a lot of thought, I think the powder room is the place for it.
I love it in the powder room. I think what's amazing about what Michelle has done for Reed and Azure, she's completely transformed that space.
Azure is going to have the biggest smile on her face, and I cannot wait to see that.
Oh my God! You guys did amazing.
Yes, you guys.
Bring it in for the real thing.
And this is man to man. But I know you love the Wonder Fish, and I think Michelle's found a great place for it. But just remember one thing, happy wife means happy life.
As long as the fish is alive.
Okay.
Holy cow. This is amazing. Walter's got a surprise for you.
Oh my God. It's a great spot for it.
I could not think of a better couple for the first Smith family makeover. So thank you for being a part of it.
Bravo.
Awesome. What do you think?
I absolutely love it.
To see Azure so happy, and also to see Reed loves it too, is very rewarding. It makes this whole process worth it, and it makes me say, like, I'm ready to get started on the next project.